Yeah.
All right. You're all in for a treat today.
It's actually cold.
Your treat is my suffering. Not only 2 double XL have ice in the fridge, but it's like 50 degrees out here. So we've got wind, water's been cooling overnight. This could be the worst yet. But that also means the best. Because the more suffering, the colder it is, better results. Let's get a taste. Oh man. All right. My wife has got some questions for me today that I have no clue what they're about. Okay.
All right, get in there.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you're gonna love this question. What are some icks that you see in sales and marketing?
Icks. Oh, yeah.
I feel like this has been coming up a lot right now.
I cannot stand when marketing is used in a scarce, desperate way. When it's used to manipulate, to make people perceive that there's a scarcity and urgency that doesn't exist. Now, I am absolutely a fan of using scarcity, urgency, guarantees, bonuses when you're telling the truth, right? Say, for example, you're having a really high ticket product and you're doing a lot of hands-on work and you can only realistically serve, 3 people at a time. In that case, it makes absolute sense if you're on a sales call to say, hey, I know we just had a chat. I know you're wanting to work with me, but you're not wanting to move forward quite yet. However, I will say I only have 1 more spot left this month. So if you want to go ahead and start working together, we can. And our dog is loving the cold weather. But you're using it in a way to where you're telling the truth. You're creating that scarcity and that urgency because your service is actually very hands-on and very time-intensive. Now, when people use it, for example, when they have like communities or groups and they're like, spots are limited, spots are filling fast. No. And then also people say, hey, only the next 25 people can get in, and you see 50, 60, 75 people get in. Also just not true. So there's marketing that you can use in a way of being scarce and manipulating people's fear. But there's also a way that you can use marketing in an abundant way to attract the right type of clients and give them special offerings, let them know about your services and how they can work with you. So 2 big differences, the marketing light side, the marketing dark side. Definitely don't be on the dark side.
Yeah, I think it's just integrity and it's cringe.
Yeah.
I mean, it just kind of ruins your reputation. I don't know. How's
Absolutely.
that water feeling?
It's the top is cold. Honestly, the bottom's a little warm, but it's heating. It's cooling down, so it's getting there.
Okay, so second question, what is something that people do energetically on sales calls that ruin the chance of closing it?
Yeah, energy's huge. Sales, in my opinion, from my experience, is an energy transfer. You could be offering 2 of the exact same services, and you can have one person who's got a really great charismatic energy. You pay him a lot of money, high ticket to work with them. But you also have somebody on the other hand who's providing the same service and their energy sucks, I don't know, maybe just not good. You might actually pay money to get that person away from you, right? So energy is huge on sales calls. I find that one of the common mistakes is that newer people that are selling, they get a little bit too eager when they're selling and they get up in the camera. They start talking a lot faster. They start stuttering, that they aren't being clear. They're trying maybe to make not false promises, but just trying to overpromise and just really showing up trying to close that deal, right? People can sense stuff like that, right? If you're showing up really desperate, right in the camera, I definitely feel that it can hurt your chances to actually close that sale. Now, if you're chilling back in your chair, lean pretty far back, not recline by any means, but if you're leaning back, you're talking slow, you're understanding their question fully, you're listening, you're actually trying to help them get the best result, that energy shows up a lot different, and it builds actually a lot of trust with your prospect, whoever you're talking to. Now, in my case, I've even been taking some of my calls outside because the sun's been feeling great. I'm able to chill. People may view it as a little unprofessional. I don't really care that much. I really have a good time, being able to chat and connect and it helps me really get into that positive energy as well. Jolene's got some bark there. Hi, Jolene. But yeah, that's definitely trying to envision any other energetic pieces. Energy is just really, really big. You know, there's the physical, logical results you share. There's also the emotional, energetic results that you're able to help your clients get as well. So
it just shows the confidence. Like, you know, I sit next to you when you're outside and doing the calls, not even just sales calls, but any sort of call. And it's like, you can feel when someone's, you can feel their confidence or not. Like, that's the energy.
Yeah, and you're holding space for somebody versus like trying to convince them to come work with you. Like, you're holding space for them to maybe be a little bit vulnerable with you, you know, share where they failed in the past. You know, sometimes on sales calls, you're asking pretty sensitive questions like, how much revenue are you currently making? Or, you know, how many clients do you currently have? Which could make a lot of business owners a little, you know, they're judging themselves, maybe a little bit shameful, right? But if you have that relaxed, that calm energy, you're really able to help them open up and help them, you know, kind of understand that it's okay. Everyone has their own business journey, and you can really help them get to this next step. So really the biggest thing with energy is about building trust, and that's a big objective when we're talking anything sales related, right? So energy is huge. Definitely do not underestimate its impact on your ability to sell, for sure.
Well, I only had 2 questions, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, these exercise keeps running out. Definitely has been a nice bath. You know, talking has been able to really help me get through this, and I think we're coming up on a week now. I believe this might be day 7. So it's been awesome so far. I'm really wanting to stay consistent with this, make this into a recurring thing, you know, help kind of share what I'm dealing with, my journey at a time, and I'm going to be filming a really awesome longer format YouTube video today. So keep your eyes out for that, and I will see y'all in the next plunge. Take care.